Good evening, Cadis here with Diary of a Mad Space Wolf Player. Just letting you know, we are starting some more Infinity play, so I'm going to be learning the rules a little more. Thank you for your corrections, those who have sent me comments or messages. So yes, now I know you need to beat, not just match. I'm just so used to other game systems where you have to actually at least tie. So that's good. Again, Flash distracts my eye. So, well, we're going to get to it. So, playing Hawk Islam, I'm working on them. I played a couple games since as Hawk Islam against Aleph and realized, wow, Aleph are tough to kill. Um, they can be outnumbered and still outgun you, even when you have the special weapons and they have none. So it's interesting. So right now I'm building a list. I have a couple odds and ends. I even bought one of those spider tanks that I was mentioning that look like they come from Ghost in the Shell. So we're going to see how they go. They don't actually have an official base. I believe it's 80 millimeters is the suggested base by Corvus Belli, who makes the game. Um, but they don't provide it with it, and no company normally makes it. 60 is the normal, and for tournament rules, you must use the base provided with the model. There's none provided with the model, so you have to actually get a feel of what its actual close combat range is, and not exceed that, or for its cover purposes. So that's difficult to do. So I either will make one myself, or I don't know, use something a little bigger, at least for aesthetics. Um, but yeah, the only two size bases allowed in the game are 20 or 40, 25 mil or 40 mil. So we're working on my force here, and what we have here, um, as you can see here, are my Hawk Islam. I expanded them a little, so we have a heavy machine gun over here, who I just cleaned today and based. The rest are primed white, and then I used a black wash or glaze, essentially, to guide coat, so that way I could see the details better, because my eyesight's just not what it used to be, and the lighting here is terrible. Hence the lamp. Now, what I've been working on today for just an hour or two is this right here, which is the lieutenant of the force, a Janissary, uh, and he's the only armored, really heavily armored dude I have. He's all painted with non-metallic metallics. Let's see if I can actually focus him here. And he has an armor-piercing rifle, which is pretty neat. Let me see if I could steady the cam so you can see some of the details here. Um, um, it's just not coming into focus. But basically, what I did, a lot of layers of green and yellow and white, and using the red to resemble religious, just like the Hawk Islam book says. Now, that gun barrel looks awfully a lot like I used metallics. I didn't. It literally is just gray, white, and then a devling mud wash done just right. I included even a wood stock with wood grain. Apologize that you can't really see the details, and my camera work is just not that great. Let's see if I can. So yeah, he's ready to rock and roll. So scratch one, about 6 more to go to get my list ready. We will be playing Wednesday, so I may have more footage of different armies, and all the different forces. Yeah, you just cannot get a good picture. So rather than wasting everyone's time, we'll get to the short of it. And yes, this is how messy my workstation begins. And the funny thing is, this guy, if you see my color palette, it's quite a lot of different colors went into him, and shades and wet blends. So I will have to say it's been a while since I really painted anything, especially extravagant like this. So muscle memory has to be rebuilt. So I'm doing pretty lousy. I'm probably going to have to re-record this video, but we'll see. So, come Wednesday, we'll see. Have some battle reports, or at least some footage of other people's armies, some terrain, um, and I've been picking up some terrain myself, and I've been setting it up. A lot of actually Rackham. They did AT-43 and Confrontation. They have some great futuristic terrain like box cars, things like that. I would highly suggest it if you can find it, and it usually is on clearance at most stores because the game lost support. So people just don't want it anymore. Pick it up. It's cheap. It's awesome looking. Other terrain that I've been looking at is made by Micro Art Studios. Really cool company from Poland. Yeah, laugh all you might, but they do some quality good stuff. Check them out at microartstudio.com. And oh, and Pegasus. That's I've been looking at their modular snap together train that you don't have to glue. You still have to paint it, but it's pretty good too. So I've been snapping some of that together. We'll show you some more terrain as soon as I get to that. Until next time, Kate us out.